Hey there, it's Father Roderick, and this is an exciting day because guess what just dropped? The trailer for Season 2 of The Mandalorian. I did not expect this at all today, so I'm super excited. And of course, I want to share with you my first initial reaction. Oh my gosh. Finally. Here we go. Ooh, I like this. This is very Star Wars-y with a planet. Well, that looks like Earth. Oh, I love it. I think the ship is damaged, or at least one engine is. Oh, that music. Cool.
Show me the one whose safety deemed such destruction.
There's Baby Yoda.
You must reunite it with its own kind.
Where?
Whoa!
This you must determine.
Tatooine! Oh my god!
The songs of eons past
And
tell of
snow.
battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of
Would that be hot?
sorcerers called
This looks
Jedi.
like a Corellian
You expect me to search the
shipyard.
galaxy and deliver this creature to a race of enemy sorcerers?
Enemy sorcerers? Whoa, what?
This is the way.
This is the way. Yes! Oh, a ship! Oh my goodness! No! X-Wing fighters! Yes! Oh my goodness! Look at that! Oh, wow!
This is no place for a child. Wherever I go, he goes. So I've heard.
Whoa! We got
This is the
some
way.
Star Wars wrestling. This is the way. Oh! New season streaming October 30th. Would you believe that? That was so amazing. This looks a ton better than anything we've seen before in The Mandalorian. It looks like it's much more Star Wars even than the first season. We get glimpses of, I think, a couple of familiar planets, or at least planets that are very similar to the ones that we know from the original trilogy. Definitely Tatooine, of course, because you see the Bantha, you see the Sand People. Of course, well, could be on another planet, but I don't think so. This must be back to Tatooine, which also could imply back to Boba Fett. Who knows, you know? No trace of him in this trailer, but there has to be a reason that they go to Tatooine. Then, of course, we got the snow, and the whole look makes me think of this. Why wouldn't they go back to Hoth? I mean, yes, maybe a bit contrived, but man, the fans would be so excited if they would do that. And then we see, I think this may be a first, that we see a real ship. Well, a Star Wars version of a ship. Not a spaceship, but a ship on the seas. We've never seen that before. Also means that they're crossing, long distances. This is, why wouldn't he be on a spaceship? Aren't there any other ways to travel from one point to another? So maybe he's stranded. Maybe his ship doesn't work. We've seen in the very first opening shot that one of his engines is broken, and he's heading towards this planet where you definitely see it looks a little bit like Earth. So there is definitely there has to be water, has to be seas. So maybe he gets stranded, can't use his ship anymore, has to take a boat. And what else did we see? Oh, those amazing TIE fighters. And I think we got a glimpse of those in one of the final... let me scroll back to some of the images here. So the planet that we see here looming up behind this other planet, this kind of looks like a bit like Jupiter, that definitely has oceans. So I wouldn't be surprised that that's the planet where he's on the ship. His engine is failing a little bit. So maybe he's going there for repairs. Then we see this, maybe it's dawn or dusk. It's kind of hard to tell. And he arrives there with Baby Yoda in his crib. I'm very, very happy that they bring back that crib. I don't know what those structures are in the background. Definitely buildings. This has to be Tatooine with one of the Sand People there on the Bantha. The Bantha, by the way, looks amazing. I wonder if they have used CGI or whether this is just like they did in the olden days, an elephant dressed up as a bantha. It looks very real to me. And then you see that he looks up to the sky, sees a ship. So I'm not sure if that's the ship of the Mandalorian or something else. We see Baby Yoda in the snow. And this is the first time that the coat that he wears kind of fits the environment because it's very cold there. And, his coat looks very snuggly and warm. And then, of course, there's a ship in the background that has crashed. You see that with orange markings on it? I'm not sure what ship that is. Then we see, this is a real shipyard. You see nets, so maybe this is a fishing. Oh, wait, you see these creatures, these aliens. This is, what's the name of those aliens? It escapes me and I can't Google it now. But we've seen them also in the Clone Wars animated series multiple times. So this must be their planet. So that makes sense that there is a lot of water and oceans and ships and whatnot. Then you have this appearance of this strange lady, I guess, with the hood that disappears. So are we talking about Force witches or anything? Interesting. Maybe some more flashbacks or connections with the Clone Wars. Who knows? How cool will that be? Then we see this is all happening in the shipyard. See Baby Yoda being super cute. Hasn't aged, of course, because, well, he's old. Streaming this October. Then we see that ship. I love how they did like a ship in the water. This almost looks real. And yet you can tell that it is a Star Wars design for some reason. You've got the blue engines in the back. You see the strange Star Wars-y thing in the front of the boat. So wonderful. Then we get that space shot, which looks amazing. So it's the Mandalorian ship plus two X-Wing fighters accompanying him or escorting him. Then you've got that amazing shot through the clouds, which, whoa, could this be Bespin? I mean, would that pushing it too much? Would that be too much fan service? But man, going back to Bespin, why not? The shot looks fantastic. That's absolutely true. Now, this shot, definitely Tatooine. This almost looks like a scene from the pod racing in the prequels. And then there is some other racing, but it's clearly just a speeder bike with the Mandalorian on it. But I think it deliberately wants to evoke the pod racing. Then you've got these awesome TIE fighters with these folding solar panels, which are just so wicked looking. Absolutely fantastic. There are like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Whoa. And then we got classic stormtroopers on the inside of definitely a Star Destroyer. If I'm not, well, definitely. Looks very much like a Star Destroyer. I love that the camera is a little bit slanted, so it looks a bit more modern than the cinematography that we see in the original trilogy. And then you've got this chase where they're jumping off the deck of, almost looks like a what is it, an airplane carrier or something like that. And you've got these, are these biker scouts? Probably. So they're jumping off the ledge into this crevice or a ravine or whatever it is. It's just an amazing action shot. Very, very cool. And they plunge down, probably pursuing the Mandalorian. Then we see, this is also very interesting. What is this? You see something that looks like a prison. Reminds me a little bit of, and then the Mandalorian's underwater trying to escape. Are they trying to drown him? No, this is not a prison. This must be on the ship. So maybe he's held captive on the ship and he's trying to escape. This reminds me of the dungeon in the original trilogy where Han Solo is held. He's got the same lighting. Maybe also evokes a little bit the prison where Han is in the Solo movie, where he first meets Chewbacca. So he's imprisoned. Here we see him with his jetpack. Oh, that's it. So the chase with the speeder bikes they're chasing him with his jetpack. So he's flying. Wow. Oh my gosh. Like a speeder bike chase with the Mandalorian using his jetpack to trying to outfly these stormtroopers, these biker scouts. Oh, this looks like a torture scene. This is the first time that I see Star Wars graffiti in the background on those buildings. How cool. Who is that? Can't really tell. Hanging upside down from that lantern. This is a cave, this is on the snow planet again. Looks a bit like the Forbidden Fortress of Superman. Yorel. So he goes inside the cave, carrying Baby Yoda. Now, caves are very symbolic, always in Star Wars. So cave is a moment of meeting your destiny, etc. Think of the cave on Dagobah. So maybe there's some mythological elements that are used here. Who knows? What is this? Oh, this is a ship on fire entering the atmosphere of a planet. Ooh, I wouldn't want to be in that ship or whatever it is. And then we cut to this wrestling match, which is so cool with all the flags. Could this be on Mascanada's castle somewhere? No, that doesn't make sense. Well, maybe not. You see the same flags, or this is like an intergalactic fighting match. The flags definitely remind me of Mascanada's castle, but probably not. And then we see these whatever orc-like creatures, another alien that we know from these glimpses from the cantina. So lots and lots of references here to the original trilogy. And well, we've seen fighting before in Star Wars, and maybe some betting involved. Baby Yoda is, of course, looking all bewildered and doesn't know what to do. You see the glove of the Mandalorian with his these arrows that he had installed lighting up. So there is clearly a brawl or a fight going to happen here, and he's got to maybe protect Baby Yoda. And Baby Yoda's like sheltering. I love that shot where he's like closing his cocoon by himself. He's like, I'm out of here. Amazing. And then we hear a lot of fighting sounds. So this is the perspective from Baby Yoda, of course, on the inside. He's like, what's going on outside? And then when we open our eyes again, well, we see that Mandalorian is actually fighting these wrestlers. Wow, that looks so amazingly cool. Oh, is that guy? Does he have a knife in his chest? Looks pretty gruesome. And then that's the end. And then you see the logo. Amazing. I love that they used the blue-purple color this time instead of the red of season 1. Kind of continuing that tradition of giving each Star Wars logo for the previous movies a different color. So they continue that tradition here with the Mandalorian logos. There's a little bit of smoke also around the title itself. I don't remember that from the first movie. But how amazing was this trailer, and how much promise does it carry? I'd love to discuss this with you in the comments, so make sure to let me know what you thought of the trailer. Are there any things that you noticed that I missed? Let's discuss. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and of course, like this video so that it can spread across the galaxy. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you like what I do. If so, again, subscribe to the channel. I will talk more about The Mandalorian and so much else that I want to discuss with you in subsequent videos. So stay tuned and see you later. May the Force be with you.